Hey guys, welcome back to A Life Well Done. It's Sunday and that means it's time for another plan with me in my Plum Paper Planner. I'll first just open up here to this current week so you can see how everything is getting filled in. It's currently Thursday. And I'll go ahead and turn the page and we will get started on planning January the 28th through February the 3rd. This is actually Super Bowl weekend, so I have picked some brown and green here just to get that typical football color scheme going on. As always, I'm going to start first by just laying down all of my washi tape, and I'm actually using an X-Acto knife here just to cut that thick glitter washi. It's just not thin enough to use anything, just to rip it. And then I'm going in with some green tape just above that, and I am using just an old gift card to cut those and just give it a nice little clean edge. I'm also using some white out here on the sides just to get rid of those headers, and then I'm going to do the same thing I did last week, which is cut the edge of this tape just to make a little flag for those two headers, both there and then down in the bottom box. So that is how I am doing all of the tape for this week. Not a whole lot going on with as far as patterns go, but I will zoom in and just start by placing those same rectangular boxes at the top like always. I use these boxes at the top just for my number one plan of the day, whether that be work or if I have an event going on. I try and keep that big task right at the very top so it's easy to glance and see what's going on for the day. Now I'm going back in with these little flag boxes just to show some other things I have going on, and topping that with a little paw print just to show that I am actually dog sitting for someone, and I thought that would be a nice way just to block that space off. I'm putting a pair of scissors there at the top of the Tuesday box because I do have a hair appointment that day. And then I'm going in here with this little arrow and a pencil just to show a meeting that I do need to go to, and then another arrow with a band-aid, and I just turn that arrow facing the other way just to show that I have to run by and get a blood pressure check. Then I'm putting my scale just for my weekly weigh-in for my challenge that I'm doing with my job. And I'm filling in my little YouTube logos just for the days that I'm hoping to try and get things uploaded. I have a coffee cup there for my to-do list, and I'm going to go ahead and just use a little heart here where I accidentally cut the washi and it wasn't very straight, so that's just going to hide where I accidentally cut into the box a little bit. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did last week, which is use one of my rectangle boxes with a little YouTube symbol just to track my subscribers, and then another one with a little camera to keep track of any Instagram followers, just to see how my channel grows. The last thing that I have for this side of the page is just to go in and put my utensils down for my meal plan. I am straightening those up just a little bit to try and make it more centered on the tape, and then we can move over to the other side. Doing those same boxes all the way across the top just for that main plan of the day. added a little shopping cart here. Since it's the first of the month, I will most likely be picking up my monthly grocery list there. And then I do have this little flag with a piggy bank just to show that on the first I typically like to go ahead and balance out our budget for the previous month and then move any money over to savings that we need to do. Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, so I'm just placing a little football and a helmet there just to mark that. And then coming back down to the bottom, I'm doing the same as I did last week, where I'm using one of those little arrow stickers and a book just to show that that is going to be the time that I am going to plan for next week. And adding in my YouTube stickers. Sorry, that was a little off camera there. So now that I have all of the stickers down, I decided that I did want to go ahead and use some tape and make a second little checklist here. And I'm going to add a little, like an editing, I'm not really sure what that's called, clapboard. And that's just going to be where I can list any of the videos that I want to film during the week. I'm once again taking my non-fancy Crayola colored pencils and just going in to add some color to make these boxes all match my tape a little bit better. I'm only using a brown and a green this week. I don't always like to use a whole lot of different colors. I think it makes it look a little bit too busy. So I'm just using these two. I'm not 100% in love with this green piggy bank here, but I don't think it would have looked any better brown, and I really didn't want to bring in another color. Let me know what you guys think down below. And here I actually realized that I had forgotten to put down my meal plan stickers on this side of the page, so I'm quickly just going to add those in and go ahead and give them some color. And now we have next week. I know it looks plain and pretty empty right now, but just like last week, I am sure that it will quickly fill up and be full of things by the end. I'll try and upload some pictures to my Instagram later so you can see how it looks filled out. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next week.